So, spare of the moment, I decided to show you how to jerk some turkey wings. Spare of the moment, because I got most of it done. And I decided to bring you on. So let me tell you what I did this far. I forgot I was asked about this before. So when I remembered, I had already started, okay? So, anyway, what I have in here is my turkey wings. I cleaned them, cleanest meat and stuff. In here, I have onion powder, garlic powder, I have oregano, I have steak seasoning, I have paprika, cayenne pepper, I have fresh thyme and rosemary, the sprigs, and I have fresh parsley in here. I have, I just put the allspice in, about 5 of these in there. And I'm going to use the jerk, okay? So I got it all seasoned up in here. I think that's all. Oh, I have crushed peppers in here. Let me just make sure I'm telling you everything I put in here. I have parsley, yeah. And I used Lowry salt today, okay? But everything else was powdered, okay? Season it the way you want. And then I used the browning ingredient. Let me show you. The browning sauce, okay? And so now I'm going to put the jerk seasoning in here, okay? And I'm going to be generous with it. This is mild, okay? So just season it the way you want to season it. And you put your fresh thyme. Some people use, well, I use thyme and rosemary. I blended it. And as far as the browning agent, this is a good time to make, if you think you don't have it brown as you want it, dark as you want it, while you're doing the mixture, this is a good time to add some more in there, okay? So I'm going to take and incorporate all this here and here. And I have my oven set at 375, right? And I'm not going to cover it up, but remember I always say make sure that you mix all your meat good. Get it all in there. Now, normally, you can put it under the skin. If there's any way that you can get some under the skin, put it under the skin. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to take and I'm going to put a slit in some of this so I can put some inside of the skin, okay? So I'm going to take it. Normally, I would have done this already. But I'm just going to take and put a slit in there. Remember how I showed you how to stuff your chicken legs? Stuff the season inside the wings just the same. Okay? Make sure you get like that. Put a generous amount inside of your wings too, okay? That's your flavor. Do this before you put your stuff in there. I did it a little backwards, but it's still good. And I'm just going to stuff my jerk seasons up in there. Make a nice slit so all that seasoning can get up in there, okay? So I'm gonna put, see how I'm stuffing it? It's in there, okay? And it's real simple, make it taste good. I put a lot of it in there. Look, you can put your thumb in there. That's when you know you got a good slit. When your whole thumb can go up in there. Yep. That's where that seasoning is going to take place at. Look, I put that all the way down here so I can feel it right in there. It's going to be seasoned really good. And I have enough browning sauce. Put that stuff up in there. It's real simple. Let me see. Now I'm going to slit this turkey leg, the piece of the leg. And you really want to stuff your leg, okay? So I'm going to go to the bottom and get a nice pinch of it. I have a nice pinch of it. Put it all down in there. Look at that. This is a good amount of browning sauce on it, too. Let's see, did we get them all? Let me put some more in here. Yep, it's in that one. Make sure I got them all. Okay. There's some more we need to slit open. And put the seasonings up in there. When you can get your thumb all the way in there, you have a perfect slit. Okay? And stuff it real good in there. Don't be scared of it. Don't be scared. Okay. But that's what makes it taste real good when you put that seasoning down up in there. Like that there. Like that there. Yep. Got a few more to do. And you know your allspice seeds. You can even put like, you know, one of those up in there too. Use all your seasonings. See, I got a seed right now. I just put it up in there. It just happened to be there. And I just happened to put it in there. Okay, I think I got them all. Let me make sure. Because every bite, you want to taste it. And if you do it this way, every time you take a bite, you're going to taste every bit of seasoning, thyme, allspice, rosemary. Here's one I got to put a little more in. Okay, and then continue to mix it up. Right? You see this? That's a good mixture right there. Because the rest of it that's down in there, we're going to still use it. So I'm going to take the gloves off now, okay? And the reason you put the gloves on because it can stain your hands too and gets up under your fingernails. If you don't wash your hands enough and make a mistake and rub your eye, what have you, you're going to burn like hell. Just saying. So, oh, I want that piece right in there. Okay, let's rinse this off a little bit. And now I'm going to get the pan, okay? I'm going to get the big pan out. I need the big pan. And I'm going to layer it with some foil. Again, you do not put a top on this, okay? When you use the foil, it's easy cleaning. Right? I'm just going to take and put it all in there. And you see this? Rub it on in there. Situate your wings how you want it. Right? Look at all that seasoning there. I'm going to stuff this somewhere. Let me see. Let me see. Did I not put a slit in this one? Oh, yes, I did. Here it is. I'm just going to stuff some more of it in there. Right? This is good. I'm going to put the wings flat. Like so. Okay. And there you have it, right? Yeah. And I'm going to then I'm going to put some water in here. And I'm going to whoosh it around and get the rest of that seasoning. And I'm going to pour it in here. Every bit counts. See that? That's good stuff right there. I didn't pour it directly on it. I poured it in the bottom of the pan, like. Yeah. And here goes some more thyme. Made a little mess. And I'm going to put that in the oven. I'm going to put it in for an hour. Then I'm going to turn and baste for another hour. This is only 2 hours. But they may get that done quicker than that because of the size. Okay? So I'm going to put this in the oven. Then I'm going to show you something else real quick. This is a quick video, a YouTube video. I didn't do a Facebook on this one because I just decided that I wanted to show you this. Okay? And here, let me show you what's over here. What you say? Do you see what I see? And here, this is collards and mustards. No meat. scallions, and I took a pack of bacon bits, and I put that in there. I put some vinegar in there. I used the smoked sauce to give it a meat taste. The smoked sauce does this, right? 2 pinches of sugar in here. And I put some Slap Your Mom in here. There's 2 garlic cloves at the bottom. And the scallions. And I'm going to get ready to do something here. I'm going to put, since they've been on for a while, see the baking soda? I'm going to take a few pinches. This makes it tender. In case you didn't know. Just a few pinches, not a whole lot. That makes your greens nice and tender. And I'm going to give it a good stir. You do this here when your greens is just about done. Don't do this in the beginning. They be tender and uncooked. Don't do it. It ain't going to work. You do this towards the end. These only got maybe about a half hour to go. And you see, I have very little water in here. Very. Because there's no meat in here to help you kind of like little meat, you know. Like I have the smoked turkey, what have you in there. And that's not what's happening here. Right? Give it a good stir. And let it do what it do. Now, and I poured some pepperoncini juice. Pepperoncinis? I poured that juice on here to give it a little kick. Right? And that's on low. And I'm going to let that cook. Meanwhile, back at the ranch over here, only use this at the end. Don't think just because this makes them tender that you could put it in the beginning. Your last half hour of your greens is when you do this, okay? And you only do pinches, maybe 2 or 3 pinches. This is what I put in there, the juice. Now I'm going to put a whole one in there because it's almost at the end. I'm going to put it all the way down in the bottom. I don't need to pour no more juice, but I don't have that much anyway. Right? That's how you make them greens without no meat. And you can put a little butter, which I'm going to do. This adds a little more flavor. And I didn't use liquid broth this time. I used my chicken, it's powder bouillon cube. I took a tablespoon of this and I put it in there, mix it in with the water. Because you're going to need water with this, okay? This is just like liquid bouillon, but it's powder. This works good. Right? Pepper flakes. I'm going to put all this stuff back. Right? And I'm going to take and put maybe about that much butter in here. Just slice it. And then I'm just going to let it cook until I'm ready to turn it off. Right? And that's how you do that right there. And, whoa. So hubby doesn't want any collard greens tonight. More for me. Well, I can eat this whole pot. You ain't said nothing. So I'm going to make him some different veggies. But I'm going to make some okra. So while we was in Jersey, I went to Joe's Market. And I got okra for days. I love okra. And I tell you, for those of you that don't like okra because of slime, all you do is squeeze lemon juice. As you're cooking it, it'll take away the slime. You won't get that slime. I'm going to transfer this because I'm going to freeze most of this. Right? I like to cook mine whole. I don't like to cut mine up. So, this will go downstairs in the freezer. But I'm going to make enough And I do it real simple. A little more. Right? Let's see. Since I'm the only one that eat it, I think that's enough for me. I hope it is. So I'm going to rinse this off real quick. And I'm going to show you how I do this okra real quick. So, I want to rinse it off first. Okay. I'm rinsing it off. Hold up. I'm trying to so you can see what I'm doing over here. Can you see that? Yeah. Okay. So I have it rinsed off. Right? I'm going to transfer it to this bowl. I'm going to rinse this again. I've had it dry a little bit. Make sure. Okay. And with this, the only thing I do with this is I'm going to put, actually I'm going to use some Slap Your Mama, and I'm going to use some garlic and onion powder, and I'm going to use some chopped onions, right? First, let's put this on here, right? Then we use some Slap Your Mama. This will bring this out. Our Creole season is really good on here too. And some chopped onion flake. Well, you know what? Never mind. I'm going to do a whole onion. I'm going to do an onion. Wait a minute. There's a bad onion in here. Smell it. Oh, there's a bad onion in there. Whew. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do an onion real quick. I'm going to do half this onion. The chopped onions is good too. But that's when I'm lazy. I do that. That's a lazy move. Okay? So rinse that off. Okay. And I'm just going to slice. Let me get you a little closer. Come a little closer. See? Okay. It's just, the lighting ain't the best, but it's what I got. Right? Now, I have some grease that I used, right, to fry in. Sometimes I use olive oil, but I'm going to take this grease, like chicken grease. Uh-oh, where'd it go? Here it is. Forgot where I put it. I'm going to take 2 tablespoons of the grease that I used to fry the chicken in. Right? And I like using my hands. Get it all in there. You can use olive oil, but if you want that old southern thing going, just put some of that old chicken grease up in here. That would be good. Already. Right? Then, a good microwave bowl. I'll put this in my microwave. I'll put it on for 4 minutes. 4 minutes. There will be no slime in there because it's 4 minutes. And it's not direct, you know, heat like from the stove. It's a big difference, okay? So that's how you do that. And if you don't want to do your okra that way, you can always do it on the stove. You steam it with a little bit of water, or if you have a steamer, something like this, okay, you can steam it in there. But that's where you're going to get your slime at. So if you use a steamer, have some lemons so you can squeeze the lemon juice on here so you don't get the slime, okay? Always wash off your things. Okay? Like I said, this is quick. And I'm going to show you the finished product, but I got one more thing I want to show you. I think you all know how I use this for my rice, right? And I love jasmine rice. This is going to be microwaved too. And it comes out so good. Now this, I do measure my rice, 2 cups. And I measure the water, of course. But the rice got to be correct. You don't want no soggy rice, so I do make sure I measure. So when I'm using this, it's 3.5 cups of water. One. Gotta measure your rice correctly, or else you'll have a mess. Some people say 2 cups, a cup for each, but when you're using the microwave, it's different. So when the okra is done, then I'll put this in. And it's like, all these things are like really simple. So simple. Now my husband's vegetables, I'm gonna put in the steamer on the stove with some butter, and he likes Creole seasoning. So I'm gonna hook him up. We won't microwave his stuff today. I'm gonna put this in a small pan. Right. Let me find the top. I hit it down. Okay, here we go. Okay. So this is like real simple. Come on. Right? Come on. How simple can that be, right? So, give them a nice amount. Right? Roll it back in. I did have some clips somewhere. But anyways, no clips. So anyway, so watch, I'm going to put a little butter. Right? Nice bit of butter. Ooh, come on, butter. And this I'm going to cook, let it boil, and then I'm going to take it off of there. Now for him, he likes Creole seasoning, so, but he don't know I'll be putting parsley in here. He don't know. He'd be like, oh, that's so good. I bet it is. Parsley make anything taste good. Okay. Right? Oh, get up in there, you. Okay. This is what he likes, so. Right? Not too much. And then we're going to hit it with some garlic pepper. Right? There we go. Just a little bit of water. You don't need a lot. And that's that. Put the top on and let that cook. Okay? Now we're going to do the, see, look at this. See this okra? What I have it, 3 minutes, 6 minutes. I'm going to do another 3 minutes. And this okra is good. No slime. Can you see? No slime. That's how you get that done. And folks, there you have it. So, I'm going to come back and let you see the finished product as I always promise, right? So, if you're on here watching and you haven't subscribed, subscribe to this channel because I can get a free music ad before, in between and stuff. It's not for no money, no monetization going on here. Tell you I do that from here. But I would like that ad though. I think that's pretty jazzy. So you do that, and I'm gonna be back when this is done, okay? So I'm gonna, another 20 minutes, I'm gonna open up the oven, take the turkey and turn it over and baste it and put it back in. And then you'll see now the greens will be done shortly. Because I had everything going and I just decided to show you some stuff, right? So I'll be back. Whoever's watching out there, thank you. And I'll see you when I'm done. Okay. How do you share it? How do you share it? Share. Okay, now I want to, I'm still live on here. I shared it to Google Plus. Now I need to learn how to stop it now because I am done. So let's see. How do you do that? Okay, I see you, you see me, and let's come out. Okay, that's